Okay, so I have been through a lot in my life. And most people wouldn't either made it through or they'd be numb and cold. Let me explain why I'm not numb and cold. Um, I was never showed love, obviously. And I have this big heart. And I love to love other people. Um, that's the problem. Is I don't ever want to stop that. God gave me a big gift. And I ain't gonna lie to you, at the end of the X and in the beginning of the breakup, I didn't want to live no more. And I didn't want to have my heart no more. And at that point, I had two choices. Either I don't live no more, which I begged God to take me home, and He did not. I don't believe in suicide. Don't get me wrong, people, I take my keys. That's not the point. The point is either I swam or I drowned in that one. And then it was that I swam or drowned on my heart. Either I let this heart become cold, numb, ice, nothing will warm it back up. Or I continue to love. And I ask God for help to heal it. And I beg God to heal it. I am a person who actually loves to love. Like, loving somebody else, I know is sometimes a gift because I didn't have it before. So I love to love them. I know a lot of people who had a lot of love when they were growing up. And, you know, they can show love to who they want to. Okay? And then I know people who have no love growing up. And they still try to choose to show love. Like, it's not a biased thing. The only emotion you cannot control is your heart. Your love. Who you give your love to. It's the only emotion you cannot control. You can control your hate, your temper, your anger. Now, don't get wrong. I didn't say you had to. I said you can't. Your anxiety, you can't control very well, but you can if you try. But love is the only one you cannot control. You cannot control who your heart opens up to and loves. I don't want to. I want God to give it to who needs it. Because I have a unique love. I want Him to give it to who needs it. And I know that's random, but that's who I am. That's what I'm saying. I love to love. And I want God to give my heart to people who need it. Because like I said, I grew up with no love in the house. None in neither house. I grew up the horrible accident that happened. Okay, so growing up that way, me having a heart of gold is really weird. Because my parents tried to break me up. My stepmom, I know she did. I know she knew too. I swear they tried to break me of having such a good heart. I ain't gonna lie to you. I swear they did. Because I'm the only one in the family who has it. Legit. My stepsister ain't got it. My stepbrother ain't got it. And my brother ain't got it. My brother fakes it. My sister fakes it. And my stepbrother, we're not that close, so we were close when we were younger, and that's it. We weren't that close then. He hated us being there. Anyways, none of them have it, not me. And I was singled out all the time, verbally and physically abused, financially abused by my dad too, and my stepmom. And you know, it's like they seen it, and they wanted to stop me from using it. I told you my son has one. My oldest son has a heart of gold. No lie. I didn't want him to stop using it. I wanted him to love life because I didn't. I have a big heart and still hate life. Like, that's the problem. I actually hated life with a big heart. I love to love, but I didn't love to love life. Now I do. Like, I hated it. I hated getting up. I hated going anywhere. I hated everything about it. Hated it. And it wasn't after Max left. It was before he ever left. I mean, he didn't make it no better. But that ain't the point. The point is, I didn't like it at all before X ever left. So when he left, I really hated life. I've hated life my whole life. Straight up. The only time I ever enjoyed was the time with my kids. I used to do movie night every Friday or Saturday when I worked security. Just me and the boys watch a movie in my room, my bed. I let my kids sleep with me. I let my kids cuddle to me. I mean, I wasn't big on cuddling at all. I let that, I loved my kids more than anything. That's why I got married to the husband. Because he used them against me. How your kids are going to trip out, you leave me. Yeah, well, actually, I tripped out because I stayed. If you want the truth. I hope he hears this one day. But anyways, I love to love. I just didn't love to love life until now. Or myself. I didn't love myself either. We weren't taught. I was not taught self-love. My sister was. She loved herself. She got dressed how she wanted to. My dad put limits on what I was allowed to wear until the day I moved out of his house. I was 17. My sister could wear whatever the hell she wanted. So he made sure that, I had no skin showing. Straight up. And honestly, that's kind of an abuse. It's a form of abuse. Because why would you make sure that, your daughter didn't wear something when your stepdaughter gets to wear what she wants? Why is it not fair? Oh wait, even dating wasn't fair. Prom, none of it. I didn't get to go to none of it. Yeah. They wouldn't let me go to prom. I remember that one. They wouldn't let me go nowhere. None of the dances. So I never got to experience a lot in high school. None of the parties. I was always grounded. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't make friends because I couldn't go nowhere. So, yeah. Form of abuse. A form of it. But I still picked love. I still picked love with all the bullshit I've been through. I still picked to love. I still opened my heart and said, please heal me. And I want to continue loving. I know this is going to be a long road, and I know it's going to be hard. But it's worth it if I can love other people the way they were never loved. Because you can feel love in a house and never be unconditionally loved by your mother. I know. So, I chose to continue to love with all my heart. I want all of it to work again, not just parts of it. I wanted to be able to make someone else understand they're not alone, no matter what. They ain't got me alone. Everybody's been through something. Maybe not as much as me, but that's okay. I was supposed to go through it. That's it. I ain't mad. I ain't even disappointed I went through it. It's like, all right, I went through it. Yep, done. Now it's time to help others. And that's why I look at it. What I went through was to help others. That's what I'm doing. That's it. I swear God got plans of his own sometimes. Yes, I got raped and molested. And yes, I'm addicted to sex to a certain point. But I'm not addicted to it enough to just be with everybody. I cannot do it. And if I could, I would be rich. Because instead of stripping, I've been getting the extra money them girls were getting. Instead of me getting money from them extra, selling with extra girls. So no, I didn't turn in that. I could have. That was a route I could have went to. I didn't. I had fun when I was younger. And I got pregnant and my whole life stopped. I became a mother. But the amount of love I love my kids, I don't ever want to numb that. And that's what I'm scared of, if I ever numb my heart. Because if you numb your heart, you numb your love you give out to. And you numb it toward your children too. I can't do that. I can't do that. And my kids are one of the best gifts I ever had. One of them. Actually, they are the best gift. Healing was the second best gift, so I can continue loving them the way they need me to love them, which is unconditionally. If I would have numbed my heart, I would not be able to love my kids the way I love them. And my stepson. I don't have just my kid. I have a stepson too. And his birthday's coming up. And he's still my child too. Fuck his daddy. He's still mine. And anybody judges that? Oh, well, I don't give a fuck. I deal with his mama when I go see him. Y'all judge damn self. You judge why the hell you ain't in your stepchild's life still. Judge yourself, not me. I don't judge. Don't judge me. Remember that. I ain't normal. I'm authentically me. And I ain't changing for nobody. I ain't chasing nobody. I ain't asking nobody to love me. And I sure as hell ain't going back in boxes for nobody. So, the only way I'm changing is if it's a bad habit, it's pointed out, I realize it's a bad habit, and adjust. Other than that, I ain't changing. Like I said, I'll be submissive. I will. That don't mean I've changed. Just means I get to become soft. For the first time in my whole life. Not just safe. Soft. That is what I'm waiting on. That is worth all of this. Because there's a lot of people who got their love early, and there's some people who did not. That soft love, they say, is the best. Well, I want to give that soft love to somebody else who deserves it. That's it.